Ooh, part 2. We go straight into a part 2. Okay.
Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
No! It's clearly on the boobs.
And, like, I persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Okay, not many statements in there, which I like.
I feel like, shouldn't you be able to just present the thing again and be like, it's on the boobs? Whoa.
Yeah, all too often that's how it felt. Like, clearly that's not what the game wants you to do, but
Yeah.
it feels like that's what you, like, should
Just
be
look
able
at
to
the
do.
picture again.
Just look at the damn picture. Look at it. Yes, now I see. And you've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
So why would it have been dark? It was the middle of the day.
Thanks, Gramps.
Well, if there was more light outside than in, then she would have been in shadow.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. It seems...
You satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No, I'm never satisfied. It's a problem.
I guess not. Very well. Let me question the witness again.
I'm always unsatisfied. After everything.
Oh, it's getting intense. It was kind of dark.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Yeah, see, he's saying what you said.
Don't push your subjective opinions.
You know what? I'll bring a light meter in there and we'll talk.
How many lumens?
Like, that's right.
Excuse me? But how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You are such a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Damn, trite. That's the word you don't want to be called.
Like, okay.
Ugh, I can't breathe. Let me out of here. Phoenix, calm down.
The blood totally blended right in because it was purple.
You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's a good point.
That's,
Are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue.
Really? We're just gonna gloss over that. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
whatever. Persuaded sister wasn't, like, right to do something like that.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
And then she took her sister to the channeling chamber.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better right now, too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
She's talking about her own revenge.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you... Ooh.
It's all down to this. I don't remember what was supposed to be here.
Well, let's think about it logically. Probably nothing in the side room, because she was just there. So why would anything be there? It's potentially crime scene or going to crime scene, right? So crime scene, what would you see? Crime scene, you would see the door busted open, and you would see Morgan locked up. If her story
I think it might
has any
be
merit.
going to the crime scene, because if it was going to the crime scene, they should have noticed Pearl constructing the urn again.
Exactly. The urn should have been broken.
Yeah.
And Pearl was desperately trying to put it back together at the time.
There you go. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I'm talking when you went... I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
No, nothing strange.
Ha! Gotcha, bitch! Press harder, she answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder! I know you can remember something!
I, totally can't.
That's not good enough! You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's incredibly important. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with. Yes, I do. We do.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony, just like your last testimony.
I don't get why, but okay.
Well, this is no. I will not let you present this testimony.
Okay, I didn't see anyone on the way to the
What would you present here then? The urn?
You might just present Pearl herself.
Oh yeah, maybe. But the urn under repair in the hallway until police came.
Okay, so yeah,
right before murder, under repair, and that gives you a time frame as well.
Yeah, so this has the crucial information that refutes.
Yeah.
So, do we want to see what she says upon pressing, or just present right away?
Present and yeah. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie.
Like a butt.
Take a look at this urn.
Like urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Hey, man, that's very insulting.
Yeah, that's culture.
Very insulting to the person inside. Yeah. I already said I didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't totally say anything about an urn, did I?
Shake head. It looks like you still don't understand.
The weird thing about Phoenix's head shaking animation is that he
bows his head down to shake it. And it's such a wide shake.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know? It's like he's headbanging a little. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person.
Many people have utilized that shaking head sprite to do headbanging videos.
Oh.
All over the internet.
All over the world. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye. She is adorable.
Yes? And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center guard. What? Oh.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, she broke the urn?
Yup. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
Nar.
And Pearl was the one who put it back together.
Wait, how does she put it back together again? Did she glue it?
Just glue.
Yeah, just some glue.
And her tears. while sitting
She cries glue.
in the middle of the winding way. Oh.
What?
Ms. Miney, you lying asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. This piece of paper.
Are you doing like a
Dan is also tapping a piece of paper.
Like a paper sound effect?
I'm providing Foley.
Yeah. I like it.
She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind.
Ciao.
I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Ms. Miney. That you are a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Ms. Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There is
I guess
no way. Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here.
Oh, a contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia.
The contradiction is, help me, Mia.
I'm actually not sure. Shall we look at the court record?
I mean, the contradiction's in what she just said, right? Although maybe not directly.
Yeah, like what exactly are we looking to point toward right now?
I don't think it would... I think it's in her testimony, but I'm not exactly sure how.
All right, let's test it.
Earlier in your testimony, Ms. Miney, you made the following statement.
Damn it.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
Oh, how would she know that? It's true that at the time, both myself and Ms. Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Ms. Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
It's true.
Which means, Ms. Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way.
But look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this... Wait, why do you say that twice? Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Ms. Miney,
she's freaking out.
Please answer the question.
Objection!
Oh.
Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Dang, she reverse Uno card you.
Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Only person.
Yeah.
I assume she's witnessing to him.
Yeah.
The only person you could have killed, Dr. Gray, was eating So now's the time to prove it. Quick, go.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
I like the idea of her yelling that out too, though. And then Eeny Miney's like, "What? What?"
Yeah, just letting the whole court know.
She was in the channeling chamber. She's a fucking murderer. Miss Miney was here, of course.
But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order. That's...
Oh. Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eeny Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I was hiding hiding behind the thingy, behind the... Wasn't there, like, behind that
where was she
area?
hiding?
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. This is like a really... Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen.
Behind the folding
That's why
table.
there's a... Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
Ugh.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. What? Just because she's...
Oh.
See, you stupid jerk.
Look at that devil look.
Quit being
She's
so
ripping
quick
holes
to
in her
pin it
hat.
on me, slime ball.
Now, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Oh!
Oh, wow.
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this clothing
the
box.
clothing box.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
The tiny little box? No person can fit in that box.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when he was hiding from me in it.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Okay.
Mr. Wright, anything you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? What do we have?
Oh, yes, you can. It has a bullet hole in it.
Oh, is there? Is it?
Yeah,
say? Yeah.
There's a bullet hole 8 inches off the ground. So does the folding screen.
We have evidence.
And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. The folding screen.
I guess, but we
That's the
should be
extra
able to
piece of
present
it.
the box again.
I think we had to present it in conjunction with the folding screen since we already presented the box. So,
Okay, let's see.
take a look at this clothing box.
Every time I do it makes me locks.
You're so stupid. As if there are any sort of evidence that old thing.
This... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
God damn it, you... There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. You happy?
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen.
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. She's sweating now.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was but sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen.
I love whenever they just toss in a sound effect for the bullet.
It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
You know what? I don't blame her, to be honest.
He was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was really despicable.
He killed her sister. I would do the same thing.
He basically killed 15 people.
Yeah, like he's a piece of shit. We should be like, this is okay. It's fine.
Let's wipe our hands and go home.
Objection.
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Miney?
Oh, you did it for me. Thank you, Von Karma. That is exactly what I am saying.
Is
Ms.
it?
Eenie Miney.
Or is it the sister?
You were hiding inside this clothing box all along.
Huh.
And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. I can't stand to listen to this any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
Correct.
Correct. It's not possible.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait, Ms. Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
Oh, you can't be serious. Huff, huff.
Huff, huff. Huffle puff. Ms. Miney, you had an accomplice. We know.
It was Morgan. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They both wanted the same thing, too. This person.
Their needs aligned.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for someone from Kurain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Faye.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Ms. Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands.
More like one, probably.
Do you deny it?
I mean, honestly, I don't blame any of these.
Is you?
Oh, Is she gonna finally, crumble?
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant.
You never found the wig, though.
She burned the wig.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. He was still alive!
Damn!
Shit.
Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground.
Damn. So much speculation.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, both as you.
Hold on. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes. A gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way to the channeling chamber.
Click.
Ms. Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood.
Wow.
And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Ms. Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there's more victims here. Okay.
What was one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
I think
you,
this
Sarah.
is, yeah.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ha! Ah!
Who's that? Laughing at a time like this. Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with the medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Because he killed her sister?
Well, that's...
I mean, that seems reason enough. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? What are they talking about? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Isn't the motive pretty clear? I mean, is that like, am I missing something?
Well, part of this is a contrivance to show you something soon. You'll see.
Yeah, there's a reveal coming.
Oh, there is? Oh, okay. I mean, I thought the motive was pretty clear.
Oh,
yeah, motive. See. I don't have a motive.
Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this.
Yeah.
Go to the last page, I think. I think it's this.
Yeah, I think that would be it. We're going for it.
Oh, damn it.
Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, shit.
I love how she doesn't have the like anymore.
Just great.
Like, she's...
Not even she is calling me by my full name.
That's a good thing you noticed, Sarah.
Like, all of a sudden she evolved to, like... You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes,
did select the right thing. It's just that she's like, you know, being huffy about it.
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? Wow, she really changed. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long.
That's not necessarily true.
No,
What?
revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah. And the sides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona.
Yeah.
However, you see, ouch!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You fail to support your own theory. Oh, the end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Oh, dang.
Tisk, tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
Hee. See? Like, it's just as, like I told you.
Huh?
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Well, you can't just stop it. Not while Mia's here.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Like, that's a toe to take, because there's no reason for him to agree. He just said, okay.
Oh, all right. Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really? Ooh.
Oh, listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Yes. Can I really do this? Yes, I can. I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Mr. Phoenix. Oh, Mr. Phoenix, God. I'm just so used to saying Mr. Phoenix now at this point. Mr. Phoenix, right. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Mr. McCulkin, I will show and substantiate the fact that Ms. Miney had a motive.
Haha, too bad you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all.
They keep bringing this up as a plot point in this game.
But you can easily call a witness back.
Yeah, like, they keep on, like, making a big deal out of this point, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh.
I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side. Avant Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right? Okay.
That rhymes.
And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way, okay?
Oh. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Man, all those lines were cut off. Like, I had no say in advancing any of that. Like, whenever it cut to Eni.
Well, it's a thing in this game.